All right, Dylan from Throttle Company in Columbus, Ohio here. We're going to talk about a 2015 Moto Guzzi Griso 1200.
Mecum.
So this is the last generation of Griso. They basically made this for 2 more years and then discontinued it. It's the 1200, it's the 8 valve. It says quadro valve on there, but 4 valves per side. And the SE, we had one of these in basically the same color. It's kind of interesting because I believe it faded. I don't think the orange is correct. I think the red is the right color and it sort of faded to that. Or that panel's been replaced or whatever. But this is a really cool bike. Like I said, we had one of these with 400 some odd miles on it. Sold it right away. It was a collector's dream. These are really interesting bikes. This is one of those bikes. You know, I have an in-the-loop video on essentially this same motorcycle, obviously not the exact same. Very cool motorcycles. It's the one I talk about. Griso means sort of the gray monster that they can't quite identify. And I talk about that in the video, but it's an odd bike. It's very interesting that they even made this bike because it doesn't fit any category. It's sort of a roadster is the closest version. It's definitely sporty. You're leaned forward, but these are not clip-ons. This is more of a relaxed handlebar. The seating position, the feet are more rearward. It definitely feels sporty. The tires are gigantic, 17s. That's the sportiest size, and but it is very comfortable. These are cool bikes. Here at the auction, it'll be interesting to see what they go for because this is a vintage motorcycle auction, and this is a 2015. So obviously not vintage really by any standards. So it'll be interesting. Sometimes real bargains can be had where just there's not a lot of buyers for this modern bike, especially Moto Guzzi, such an odd brand. Though if there's ever a room full of people that know what a Moto Guzzi is, this is it. But this is a cool bike. This is one I'll have my eye on. I do think that, like I said, a bargain could be had. There's nothing sort of uniquely special about this. I don't love, but people kind of do this, but they put a lot of this like tire shine on it. That to me sort of feels like you're covering up the fact that the tires are older, but I don't know. You know, us being a shop, we would take this back and kind of give it the full once over anyway, so that stuff doesn't worry me too much, but it looks to be in great shape. Looks like it was taken care of. Is this the stock exhaust back here? Yeah. The monstrosity really is the right one for it, but it does say Moto Guzzi on it. But this is just a behemoth of an exhaust. Most people, that's the most common thing, is to replace that exhaust. So it's interesting to see that it's still there. It only has about 7,500 miles. It's very original, though looks like it's faded to me. Very cool bike. Be interesting to see what it goes for.
Mecum.
And now 4,000, you're going to get 5,000, you're going to get 6,000, you're going to get 5,600.